Food insecurity is a major crisis in the city of Toronto, in cities across the country, with well over 4 million people struggling with access to food. So FoodShare works with low-income communities across the city, and I think one of the things that's really important that we do is we help build community food infrastructure that's resident-led right in local communities.
Our community faces multiple systemic barriers. Food security is one of them. So really, the initial idea was to look at how this farm could be a high-intensive vegetable production farm to respond to some of the needs in the community. You have dominantly low-income, racialized, high-immigrant neighborhood that is also facing issues of food insecurity in comparison to other more affluent neighborhoods that have better access to healthy, quality vegetables. So what we are trying to do in our part is look at what are the ways that we can utilize the land here to grow good vegetables and sell it to people who live and work in the area. But also importantly, how do we create a space so that different stakeholders, different groups can come together and look at issues of food insecurity.
We have a stigma in the society, I think, that because I have a limited income, I'm not entitled to have fresh produce. I think that's something is fundamentally wrong. So providing programs that can create that access is a key. FoodShare Social Enterprise Warehouse is a hub that links different programs, different organizations to the work we do in the community. So it's a huge variety of group of people and farmers that we get the produce. Anywhere from an urban farmer who grows in 2 plots in backyards to a farmer who grows multi-acre. We never put second-hand donated products in our boxes. Anything we put in is something that you would find in top A-grade produce in a high-end supermarket. We deliver individually 1,000 boxes per week. I would say in the end of the day, it's the impact that happens, like, when we know, let's say we are packing 1,000 boxes, we know it's going to go to 1,000 people in the community. That's huge.
In many communities, we are seeing people who have multiple barriers to accessing fresh food, and we know that impacts their health. So having fresh fruits and vegetables as accessible as possible for people who have multiple barriers to accessing fresh food is imperative. A good food market is a community-run market that makes fresh produce more accessible to the community. When supplying produce to good food markets, we have priorities around local produce as well as providing communities culturally relevant produce. Last year we had good food markets running at 50 sites across Toronto. And just knowing that this makes their lives easier and helps them access food keeps me doing the work that I'm doing.
FoodShare's approach is innovative because we pretty boldly stand up and say we are not solving food insecurity. So our interventions in the community sector are important, but we've got to acknowledge that they're not the be-all and the end-all, and they're certainly not solving the crisis that is food insecurity. So while we have a lot of people that are food insecure in this country, I do believe that better is absolutely possible. And it's going to take all of us at home, it's going to take all of the folks working in community, and it's going to take our political leaders to really prioritize these issues. And if we can do that collectively, I think we can really accomplish a lot.